Okay guys, time to work a little bit of chest now. Now if we're working the chest, people think I'm just going to work this particular area here, but what happens is when you do any chest exercise, it's a pressing movement. So what's going to come into play are the front shoulders, because you've got the front, side and rear, so the front part will generally come into play. Because it's a pressing move, like the triceps before, triceps will come into play. Anything pulling is going to be biceps, anything pressing or pushing will be triceps, okay? Now the good thing about this show system is I can get it really, I'm not going to go crazy heavy, but I want to get that big stretch and a big squeeze. I'm going to hold that for a second, cross my fingers over a bit, going to keep the head back. Nice and slow and controlled. As I said before, it's not about the weight, it's about the feel. It's about the time I'm going to put the muscle under tension. The longer I can put under tension, a little bit slower, the more these little muscle fibres are going to be working harder and harder and harder. So the harder they work, the more they're going to grow. I don't need these things to grow as much as I can. So big stretch, big squeeze. Always breathing in when you're going back, and on the hard or the pushing phase of any movement is breathing out. It's only a warm up, so I'll go another 5 reps. But the main thing is get that stretch at the bottom, that squeeze at the front. 2 more. The last one. So I might hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a big contraction, big squeeze through the middle part of the chest, which is all I need to grow. One arm, other arm. That's it. I'll go a bit heavy next set. Okay, so same deal. I like to get into this just one arm at a time. Pulling across. 8 to 10. Nice and slow, very controlled. Palms up, head back, stretch. So this is actually more of a pressing movement. So my arms are staying probably about 90 degrees or thereabouts. It's not a fly movement. A fly is when you would go out, bigger stretch, same squeeze at the top, but it opens the shoulder joints up a little bit more, so you have to be a lot more careful, so you can't handle the same amount of weight. Pressing, the weight stay much closer to the body, so I can actually generate more power, I can lift more weight, I can grow more muscle. Doing this will stretch the muscle more, which is good. Stretches the fascial sheaths and the little fibres, the little sheath that holds the muscles, which is great, but this will actually pump the muscles up a little bit more. It's going to work a bit harder because I can physically handle more weight. Still get that stretch, squeeze. Let's go 2 more. Head back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get a big squeeze, almost a cramp, but that's what I want. One arm. Other arm. All done. Might do a bit of stretch for a couple of seconds now. That's what I need to do. I'll see you in 60 seconds. Last set for chest. Once again, start from one side. Haven't gone any heavy this time round, but I'm all about the stretch and the squeeze. Okay, so we get 12 to 15, nice and slow. The good thing about this bit of equipment is if I want to adjust these pulleys, I can make them higher or lower, so I can alter the angle in which I'm working the chest. If I want to set the pulleys lower, I can come up on a higher angle, which is going to work more upper chest, which is going to give me a bit more of a line through my chest, which is a competitive bodybuilder. That's what I need. If I want to mix it up a little bit differently, I can put those pulleys higher, then I'll actually be coming down on a different angle, which will then become a bit more of a decline, so it's going to work more the lower part around the nipple region of my chest. So the great thing about this is I can use basic infinite amount of adjustments to work every single angle of the chest. Every single muscle I've got in there will be hit, so I'm going to get the maximum amount of growth. And that is what it's all about. 3 more reps. 2 more. Last one. Pause. Slow, slow, and hold for 5. 4, not locking hands in. 3, 2, 1. Back nice and slow. 1, 2. I can notice that, but that's why we're here.